Get ready to be transported to a world of magic and wonder. Join us on a journey to discover the timeless tale of Rapunzel, a beautiful princess with hair as golden as the sun and a spirit as free as a bird. From her tower of solitude to her encounters with love and danger, Rapunzel's story is a classic adventure that will captivate your heart and imagination. Let's dive into the enchanting world of Rapunzel and explore the magic that awaits. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends and family. And for more enchanting stories and adventures, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. In a small village nestled in a green valley, a young couple, King Frederick and Queen Lila, were overjoyed by the birth of their daughter. They were a loving family, and Rapunzel's early years were filled with happiness and wonder. However, a dark figure watched Rapunzel from the shadows. Mother Gothel, a powerful sorceress, had been seeking a way to regain her youth and beauty. She discovered that Rapunzel's hair possessed magical properties that would grant her eternal youth. One day, Mother Gothel snuck into the castle and kidnapped Rapunzel. She took the young princess to a tall tower hidden deep in the forest, where she raised Rapunzel as her own. Mother Gothel used Rapunzel's hair to stay young and beautiful, and Rapunzel grew up isolated, with no memory of her royal parents. As Rapunzel grew older, she began to wonder about her past and the world outside the tower. She'd look out the window, watching the birds fly and the sun set, and dream of adventure. When Rapunzel lived with Mother Gothel in the tower, her life was quite isolated. She spent most of her days looking out the window, watching the world go by, and dreaming of adventure. Mother Gothel would climb up Rapunzel's long hair to bring her food and supplies, and Rapunzel would often let down her hair for Mother Gothel to climb up. Rapunzel's days were filled with routine and loneliness. She'd sing to herself, and her voice would echo through the tower. She'd also spend time painting and drawing, using the tower's limited resources to express her creativity. Despite the isolation, Rapunzel's imagination and creativity, and she often found solace in her art and music. Mother Gothel's treatment of Rapunzel was controlling and manipulative. She used Rapunzel's hair to stay young and beautiful, and she'd often belittle Rapunzel, making her feel unworthy and dependent on her. Rapunzel grew up believing she was destined to stay in the tower, with no knowledge of her royal heritage or the world outside. Despite the challenges, Rapunzel's spirit remained strong, and she held on to hope that one day she'd escape the tower and discover the world beyond. Her desire for freedom and adventure ultimately led her to take risks and make decisions that would change her life forever. One night, the prince was traveling through the forest, lost and searching for shelter. He heard Rapunzel's enchanting voice singing from the tower, and he was immediately captivated by her beauty and talent. The prince was drawn to the tower and discovered Rapunzel's long hair flowing down from the window. He climbed up the hair, and when he reached the top, he met Rapunzel. She was initially frightened, but the prince's kind words and charming smile put her at ease. As they talked, the prince and Rapunzel felt an instant connection. They shared stories, dreams, and hopes, and Rapunzel found herself falling deeply in love with the prince. The prince, too, was smitten with Rapunzel's beauty, kindness, and intelligence. However, their love was not without challenges. Mother Gothel's discovery of their relationship led to a series of events that would test the prince and Rapunzel's love for each other. But for now, let's just say that their meeting was the start of a beautiful romance that would change their lives forever. After the prince and Rapunzel met, they continued to see each other in secret, exchanging stories and dreams. They fell deeply in love, and the prince promised to rescue Rapunzel from the tower. However, Mother Gothel discovered their relationship and was furious. She cut off Rapunzel's magical hair, rendering it powerless, and banished her to a desert. After Mother Gothel cut off Rapunzel's magical hair, she took Rapunzel to a desolate place in the desert. Rapunzel was heartbroken, not only because of the loss of her hair, but also because she was separated from the prince. She struggled to survive in a harsh environment, facing challenges such as finding food, avoiding danger, and coping with the emotional pain of being apart from her loved one. Meanwhile, the prince was wandering the forest, blinded by the thorns. He was desperate to find Rapunzel, and was guided by his love for her. He stumbled upon the desert, and his journey became even more treacherous. Despite his blindness, the prince's determination and love for Rapunzel kept him going. As Rapunzel and the prince navigated their separate journeys, they both held on to hope. Rapunzel sang to herself, and her voice echoed through the desert. The prince, sensing her presence, followed the sound of her voice. Eventually, they found each other, and their reunion was filled with joy and tears. Rapunzel's tears, which had healing properties, brought sight back to the prince's eyes. They were overjoyed to be together again, and knew that they had overcome incredible obstacles. They decided to return to the prince's kingdom, where they would get married and live happily ever after. Their wedding was a grand celebration, with friends, family, and subjects from the kingdom in attendance. Rapunzel and the prince lived a life filled with love, happiness, and adventure. They ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom, and their love story became a legend, inspiring generations to come. Mother Gothel, on the other hand, faced the consequences of her actions. Her wickedness was exposed, and she was punished for her cruelty and manipulation. Rapunzel, finally free from her tower and Mother Gothel's control, lived the life she deserved, surrounded by love, joy, and freedom. When Rapunzel and the prince returned to the kingdom, they exposed Mother Gothel's wickedness and cruelty to the people. The kingdom's authorities were shocked by her actions, and she was brought to justice. Mother Gothel's powers were stripped away, and she lost her youthful appearance, revealing her true age and ugliness. She was imprisoned for her crimes, including kidnapping Rapunzel, manipulating her, and causing harm to the prince. The kingdom's people were relieved that Mother Gothel's reign of terror had ended, and they celebrated Rapunzel and the prince's victory. Rapunzel, finally free from Mother Gothel's control, was welcomed as a member of the royal family and lived happily ever after with the prince. Mother Gothel's defeat served as a reminder that good ultimately triumphs over evil, and those who seek to harm others will face consequences. Rapunzel's story became a symbol of hope and resilience, inspiring others to stand up against injustice and fight for their freedom. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical journey through the timeless tale of Rapunzel. I'm thrilled that you could immerse yourself in the enchanting world of this beloved classic and experience the magic of storytelling with me as we explored the tower, the forest, and the kingdom. I hope you felt transported to a world of wonder and awe. If you enjoyed the story, I'd be forever grateful if you could show your love and support by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more captivating adventures and creative Your engagement helps me reach more people who share our passion for storytelling, and allows me to continue bringing these magical tales to life. By subscribing, you'll get access to exclusive content, behind the scenes, insights, and sneak peeks into my future projects. You'll be the first to know about new stories, series, and special releases, and you'll get to join a community of like-minded individuals who share our love for storytelling. I'm excited to share more stories with you in the future, and I promise to bring more magic, wonder, and happily ever afters your way. From classic fairy tales to modern fantasies, I'll be here, crafting tales that transport you to new worlds, ignite your imagination, and inspire your creativity. Whether you're a fan of romance, adventure, or fantasy, I've got you covered. My goal is to create a community of story lovers together, where we can share our passion for storytelling and explore the infinite possibilities of the imagination. Until next time, have a wonderful day filled with joy, laughter, and inspiration. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new story. Your support means the world to me, and I look forward to sharing many more adventures with you. Let's build a community of story lovers together. Share your thoughts, ideas, and favorite stories with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and start a conversation. As you go about your day, I hope you'll carry the magic of Rapunzel's story with you. Remember the bravery, kindness, and determination that defined her journey, and let those qualities inspire you to pursue your own dreams and aspirations. And when you're ready for more, I'll be here, waiting to take you on another adventure, to transport you to another world, and to share another tale of wonder and enchantment. Thank you again for being part of this journey, and I'll see you in the next story. Don't forget to follow me on social media for more updates, sneak peeks, and behind-the-scenes insights into my creative process. Let's stay connected and keep the magic of storytelling alive.